Hello and welcome to today's tour. I'll be your tour guide. I'm Sydney. Today's tour will be a very personal journey for me. We will take a visit to 6 of my favorite places around the world. Starting in America, we will first tour Cape May, New Jersey. After this, we will venture down the east coast to Florida, more specifically to Disney World and Portofino Bay. After this, we will need our passports and take a tour of Nicaragua and more specifically in Nicaragua, Lake Managua. Then we will travel overseas to Europe, more specifically, to Oradea, Romania, and then end with Budapest, Hungary. I have been to many places, so picking only 6 for a favorites tour was super challenging for me, but each had a special place in my heart. We will not only visit each of these places, but we will do a historical image review and then see what each place is like during the day and during the night. So, with each location will also be a personal image of mine as well as a description. Ready? Let's begin! Alright, I will scroll over here to my places, and I will first click on Cape May, New Jersey. So, ever since I was a young girl, Cape May has been the family vacation spot. One day, maybe I will even retire here and live here. Cape May is the southernmost tip of New Jersey and is a beautiful beach town filled with Victorian history, many things to do, and great spirits. The sunsets here are the most beautiful in my opinion. And here is a picture that I personally took on my own phone of Cape May. So slowly but surely the Google Earth is loading and taking us in closer and closer to Cape May. So here we are. This is Cape May, the southernmost tip of New Jersey. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit further when it loads. Here we go. As you can see, I pinned this location in pink and my little pin marker is orange. It's like a bright orange color. So here I will zoom in a little bit. So here's Cape May, guys. Welcome to Cape May, New Jersey. As you can see, there are many houses. A lot of these houses are actually vacation rentals. Over here is actually a condo and vacation rental complex. Many people have pools, and actually, here is the beach. This road right here is Beach Avenue, which is super notorious for its small shops and great restaurants, as well as beachfront hotels. And here is Cape May Beach, which extends all the way to the tip. So, if you want to see what Cape May looks like a few centuries ago, here it is. Eventually, I will drag from all the way to 1991. Here is what Cape May looks like. And actually, you can tell that the beaches are a little bit further up. Due to Hurricane Sandy, the beaches were pushed back a lot further as well as the jetties. So let's come back to the present day. And here is what Cape May looks like at night. As you can see, just as beautiful, the beaches are just as breathtaking as in the day as they are at night. Alright, our next spot that we will go visit is Walt Disney World, which is a family favorite for many, many people. The trip to Walt Disney World for me was my first time going on a plane. Disney World is a family favorite for people all over the world as well as the country. My favorite park is Magic Kingdom, and being such a huge Disney fan, I was in heaven the entire time. And here is a personal image that I took while I was on this trip. Here's Walt Disney World. As you can see, it is covered with different shades, and here is an area. Actually, here's Magic Kingdom over here, and then there are the various parks over there. So this whole entire region is Disney. So this is what Disney looks like actually in 1991, if it loads for us here, having a little bit of technical difficulties, and actually this is 1995. So here it is in 1995. As you can see, this body of water is a little bit different, and Disney did not have as many parks as it once had before. Um, so that is a little bit different from previous. And also here is what it would look like at night. Okay, thanks for your cooperation, guys. Our next trip is to the Portofino, is to the Portofino Bay Resort in Florida, which is also in Orlando, so not too far away. So this beautiful resort is a part of Universal Studios. Critics and visitors have rated this, have rated this resort a full 5 stars and said that this experience is the closest thing in America you will get to Italy. And here's a picture I took of my phone from the resort. There is this beautiful bay. The hotel wraps all around here, and it is absolutely breathtaking. So let's see how different this will be in 1995. Let's see how different the resort will have looked. Just any minute now, our tour will continue. Ignore the sound of the licking dog in the background. Huh, okay. Let's try this one more time. Okay, this is due to technical difficulties and lack of time. I'm going to assume that Portofino Bay looks much different now than it has back then, considering that it is a relatively newer resort. So at night, here's what Portofino looks like, and actually not pictured, the whole resort lights up, which is quite beautiful. Alright, our next journey will be, let's see, my script here. Oh, that's right. It's time to get our passports ready. We are going to venture down the coast to Nicaragua. Nicaragua has been the place that I have recently traveled to. I have just gotten back from Nicaragua not too long ago on a mission trip that I went on. So we are going to specifically travel to Lake Nicaragua, which is the largest lake in Nicaragua, actually coming into comparison with the Great Lakes. So there are 365 mini islands scattered throughout the lake that came about through a volcanic eruption. Native people on the lake's islands include, native on the lake's islands include monkeys, snakes, and people. Children who live on these islands actually take boats to school, which I thought was pretty interesting. Here is an image of our mission group on Lake. They call it Lake Grenada or Lake Nicaragua. It is the same thing. Back here where my cursor is a volcano, which is currently active. And behind this side of the volcano, the other side that is not pictured, is actually the Caribbean side of Nicaragua. So it is an extremely large lake, and here am I sticking my feet in the water as usual. I'm a big water bug, so visiting Lake Nicaragua was extremely awesome for me. So I'm going to zoom out just a little bit so we can get a better view of how large this lake really is. And here I have this location just saved, especially just because for the sake of Google Earth and the project itself. So at night, it's extremely dark. Given that it is a lake, there's no lights. Electricity is pretty much only for people who are wealthy. And back in the day, let's see. If it loads, we will be venturing back in the day to 1963. So I guess that most of these buildings and islands were not even created yet on Lake Grenada, which is very, very interesting. Okay, my friends, are we ready to travel across the seas? Let's hit it. We are going to next go to Oradea, Romania. Oradea is one of Transylvania's most popular cities. Oradea is found in Bihar, Romania. The city is filled with amazing views, gingerbread-looking buildings, great shopping, and some of the best gelato I've ever tasted. So pictured here is myself where the cursor is, one of my best friends here where the cursor is from America, and these two girls, beautiful girls right here, were actually my host sisters. When I went on a mission trip to Romania, I stayed in the homes with a Romanian family, and these happened to be my host sisters. Romania has a very special place in my heart. So here is Oradea. I have it marked in green. Zoom in here. Slowly but surely it will load. Thank you guys for being such cooperative people today on our tour. I wish that technology would be on my side right now. So yes, here is Oradea, Romania, and Oradea is just absolutely breathtaking. There's so much history in this city, and the people of Romania love Oradea. It's a beautiful place to be, beautiful place to visit, and I definitely loved being here. I'm going to scroll down the screen a little bit, and you can see some images of found in Romania. And so here's a university. Here is just a bunch of buildings that I actually got to see and visit. And this building right here where the cursor is actually under construction currently. So Oradea is a very beautiful, beautiful place in Romania. All right, so during the nighttime, Oradea has the brightest lights, as you can tell from the picture. Oradea is a very beautiful place, and it has so much to offer all those who visit and live here. And back in the day, Oradea was quite different. We're going to go back to 1995 simply because even back in the day, and actually Google Earth might not have documentation of this because Oradea recently gained independence from Russia. Actually, Romania in general recently gained independence from Russia. So because of the Soviet Union and the dictatorship that was run, there might not be accurate documentation of what Oradea looked like at the time. So our last stop today is in Budapest, my favorite city in the entire world. Budapest is beautiful and one of the most beautiful cities in the world. And it is beautiful with landmarks, pieces of history, places to visit, and the people are absolutely beautiful as well. The people in Budapest are strong and kind, and I just absolutely love it here. This is a picture of the Parliament building that I was able to visit. Budapest is fairly large, and some people call it the City of Lights. It is a beautiful city. As you can see, there's a lot to do over here in Budapest. I'm going to try to zoom in as much as I can. Here, it's a little bit blurry, but here you can see a bridge across this body of water that we actually traveled across. Many people walk and bike across that body of water. I'm guessing right here is the Parliament Center, the Hungarian National Parliament Center that I had recently just showed you a picture of. One of the cool features of this tour is that I enabled it to have 3D buildings as you zoom in, and I thought that was pretty cool. I'm able to show various landmarks in 3D. So Hungary is known to its beautiful, beautiful buildings. Here, beautiful cathedrals as pictured right here, and all over Hungary. It is truly a beautiful, breathtaking city with castles all over the place. And actually over here, the map has taken me, I made a direction line. So this is from Szentendre, which is all the way up here, to Budapest, which is where I traveled from on my other mission trip. So back in the day, let's go to 1992. This is what Hungary and Budapest would have looked like, and I apologize again for the technological inconvenience. I'm assuming that maybe just because of the Russian influence, this is inaccurate information as well. And lastly, at night, this is what Budapest would look like. Like I said before, it's described as the City of Lights, and it is very beautiful in the daytime and the nighttime. So that concludes our tour, everyone. Thank you so much for traveling to my favorite places with me, and I hope to see you all soon.